Ladies and gentlemen, change is one of the most powerful forces in life. It is constant, inevitable, and necessary for growth. But the kind of change that truly transforms a person, the kind that leads to a new life, does not happen by accident. It begins with a decision, a conscious choice to leave behind what no longer serves us and step into something greater. Every person, no matter their background, has the ability to start over. Some may feel trapped by their past, believing that mistakes, failures, or circumstances define them forever. But the truth is, change is always possible. The key lies in recognizing that we are not bound by where we come from. We are shaped by where we choose to go. A new life is not something that simply happens. It is something we create with intention, effort, and belief in something greater than ourselves. Many people hesitate to embrace change because they are afraid. They fear failure, uncertainty, and the discomfort that comes with stepping outside their comfort zone. But nothing great has ever been achieved by staying in the same place. Growth requires movement. It requires a willingness to step into the unknown, even when the path ahead is unclear. The greatest leaders, thinkers, and innovators in history were not those who played it safe. They were the ones who dared to believe in something greater and took action to make it happen. A decision to change is powerful, but it is not enough on its own. It must be followed by commitment and action. Imagine a seed planted in the ground. If left alone, it will never grow. It needs water, sunlight, and care to become something strong and full of life. In the same way, our decision to create a new life must be nurtured with learning, perseverance, and faith. Without these, the desire for change remains just that, a desire, not a reality. Education and wisdom play a vital role in transformation. When we seek knowledge, we open doors to new possibilities. Learning allows us to see beyond our current circumstances and envision a better future. It equips us with the tools we need to build a new life, whether through new skills, fresh perspectives, or a deeper understanding of our purpose. The mind is like a field. What we plant in it determines what we will harvest. If we fill it with knowledge, truth, and positive influences, we will reap growth and success. If we allow it to be filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, we will remain stuck in place. Beyond knowledge, faith is a powerful catalyst for change. Faith gives us the strength to take risks, to believe in a future we cannot yet see. It is the force that pushes us forward when challenges arise. No transformation is without obstacles, but faith allows us to persevere, knowing that each step forward brings us closer to the life we were meant to live. To create a new life, we must first believe that it is possible. Then we must act with courage, commitment, and the pursuit of wisdom. When we embrace these, we unlock the power of true change and step into a future filled with possibility. Faith and knowledge are two of the most powerful forces in a person's life. When combined, they create a foundation for true transformation. Many people believe that change happens only through effort or external circumstances, but the deepest and most lasting change occurs when we engage both the mind and the soul. Faith gives us the strength to move forward, while knowledge provides the direction we need to succeed. Without faith, we may lack the courage to take risks. Without knowledge, we may take steps blindly without knowing where they will lead. Faith is often misunderstood as blind belief, but in reality, it is the ability to trust in something greater than ourselves. It is the confidence that no matter how difficult life becomes, there is always a path forward. Faith empowers people to overcome their fears, rise above their struggles, and step into their full potential. Throughout history, individuals who have made the greatest impact on the world were those who held on to faith, even in times of uncertainty. They believed in their purpose, in the possibility of a better future, and in the idea that their actions could make a difference. But faith alone is not enough. It must be paired with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Just as a ship needs both wind and a rudder to reach its destination, a person needs both faith and knowledge to navigate life successfully. Knowledge is the key that opens doors to opportunity. It allows us to grow, adapt, and make informed decisions. Without it, we remain stagnant, unable to move beyond our current limitations. Learning is a lifelong process, and those who seek knowledge will always have the advantage. Whether through formal education, personal study, or life experience, gaining wisdom helps us shape a better future. Some people resist learning because they fear change or feel unworthy of growth. They may think that knowledge is only for the privileged or the highly educated, but the truth is knowledge is available to anyone who seeks it. Books, mentors, experiences, and even failures all serve as teachers. Every lesson learned is a step closer to a new life. The more we learn, the more we understand the world and our place in it. Knowledge gives us the power to make better choices, to solve problems, and to build something meaningful. When faith and knowledge work together, they create a force that is unstoppable. Faith gives us the motivation to begin, and knowledge gives us the tools to succeed. If one relies only on faith but does not seek understanding, they may be led by emotion rather than wisdom. If one seeks only knowledge but has no faith, they may struggle with fear and doubt, unsure of their purpose. But when both are present, a person gains the confidence to pursue their dreams and the wisdom to achieve them. To create a new life, we must embrace both learning and belief. We must trust that change is possible while equipping ourselves with the knowledge needed to make it happen. When we do this, we build a future filled with purpose, direction, and success. The past can feel like a heavy chain, holding us back from the life we want to create. Mistakes, failures, regrets, and disappointments often weigh on the mind, making it difficult to move forward. Many people believe that because they have made wrong choices, they are forever bound by them. They allow past failures to define them, shaping their identity and limiting their future. But the truth is, no matter what has happened before, the past does not have the power to control what comes next unless we allow it to. Breaking free from the past starts with a shift in perspective. Too often, people see past failures as proof that they are not capable of success. They replay their mistakes in their minds, using them as reasons to stay where they are instead of stepping into something new. But mistakes are not meant to be prisons. They are meant to be lessons. Every failure carries wisdom. Every wrong turn teaches something valuable. The greatest leaders, innovators, and thinkers in history were not those who never failed, but those who refused to let failure define them. They used their past experiences as stepping stones to growth rather than shackles that kept them bound. Forgiveness, both of oneself and of others, is a crucial step in breaking free from the past. Many people carry resentment, either toward themselves for the choices they regret or toward others who may have hurt them. Holding on to these feelings only strengthens the chains of the past. Forgiveness is not about forgetting. It is about releasing the grip that past pain has on the heart. When a person forgives, they are no longer controlled by their past experiences. They free themselves to move forward without being weighed down by bitterness, guilt, or anger. Letting go of the past also requires taking responsibility for the present. It is easy to blame circumstances, other people, or past events for where we are today. But real change happens when we acknowledge that no matter what has happened before, we have the power to choose what happens next. The past is unchangeable, but the future is unwritten. What we do now determines what comes next. Every new day is an opportunity to start fresh, to make different choices, and to take steps toward a better life. Fear often keeps people tied to the past. They wonder, what if I fail again? What if I am not good enough? But fear is just a shadow. It has no real power unless we give it control. Moving forward requires courage. It means stepping out of comfort zones, embracing uncertainty, and believing in the possibility of change. It means recognizing that mistakes are not the end of the story, but rather the beginning of something new. The past is a chapter, not the whole book. It has played a role in shaping who we are, but it does not have to determine who we become. By learning from past experiences, letting go of guilt and resentment, and embracing the present moment, we can break free from old chains and step into the future with confidence and hope. A new life does not happen by accident. It requires purpose and direction. Many people desire change, but without a clear goal, they find themselves wandering aimlessly, unsure of where to go or how to get there. Purpose gives meaning to life, and direction provides the steps needed to move forward. Without them, even the strongest desire for change will eventually fade into frustration. To create a new life, one must first understand why change is necessary, and then determine where they want to go. Purpose is what drives a person to keep going, even when challenges arise. It is the reason behind the effort, the motivation that fuels perseverance. Some people live without a strong sense of purpose, simply reacting to whatever life throws at them. They may drift from one job to another, one relationship to another, never feeling truly fulfilled. But those who live with purpose wake up each day with a clear sense of direction. They know what they are working toward and why it matters. Purpose is not just about personal success. It is about making a meaningful impact, whether in one's own life, in the lives of others, or in the world as a whole. Direction is the practical side of purpose. It is not enough to simply want a better life. One must also have a plan for achieving it. Without a clear path, it is easy to become discouraged, distracted, or lost. A person who wants to build a new life must first define what that life looks like. What do they want to achieve? What kind of person do they want to become? What steps will help them get there? These questions help provide clarity and focus. Setting specific goals, whether big or small, helps turn abstract dreams into achievable realities. Many people hesitate to set goals because they fear failure. They worry that if they define a clear direction and do not succeed, they will be left with disappointment. But avoiding direction does not prevent failure. It only guarantees stagnation. True progress happens when a person is willing to take steps, adjust when necessary, and keep moving forward despite setbacks. Success is not about perfection. It is about persistence. Even when obstacles arise, those with a strong sense of direction keep going because they know that every step counts. Living with purpose and direction also requires self-discipline. Distractions are everywhere, and it is easy to become sidetracked by things that do not contribute to long-term goals. A person who is serious about creating a new life must learn to say no to the things that pull them away from their vision. This means prioritizing growth, learning, and progress over temporary comfort or convenience. Every action, no matter how small, should align with the greater purpose. When a person lives with purpose and direction, their life takes on new meaning. They no longer feel lost or uncertain. Instead, they wake up each day with confidence, knowing that every effort is leading them towards something greater. Purpose gives life its richness, and direction turns dreams into reality. Together, they form the foundation for a truly transformed life. Fear and doubt are two of the greatest obstacles to creating a new life. They hold people back from taking risks, making changes, and stepping into the unknown. Many people remain stuck in the same place for years, not because they lack ability or opportunity, but because they allow fear to control their decisions. Fear whispers lies, saying, "You're not good enough, you will fail, or you don't deserve better." Doubt creeps in, making a person question their potential and hesitate when they should take action. But the truth is, fear and doubt only have power when they are given permission to exist. To create a new life, one must learn how to overcome these mental barriers and step forward with confidence. Fear often stems from past experiences. If someone has failed before, they may fear failing again. If they have been rejected, they may fear trying again. But the past does not define the future. Every successful person has faced fear at some point, but they did not let it stop them. Instead, they pushed forward, even when they were uncertain. Fear is a natural emotion, but it should never be the decision maker in life. Those who wait for fear to disappear before taking action will be waiting forever. The key is to act in spite of fear, to take small steps forward even when uncertainty exists. Doubt is just as dangerous as fear. It makes people question whether they are capable of achieving their goals. It leads to hesitation, and hesitation leads to missed opportunities. Many talented individuals never reach their full potential, not because they are incapable, but because they never fully believe in themselves. The mind is powerful. What a person believes about themselves becomes their reality. If they believe they can change and succeed, they will. If they believe they are destined to fail, they will never even try. One of the best ways to overcome fear and doubt is through action. When a person takes action, even if they are afraid, they prove to themselves that fear does not have to control them. Small victories build confidence. Each step forward makes the next step easier. The more a person faces their fears, the weaker those fears become. Fear thrives in inaction, but action destroys fear. Another powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt is faith. Faith is the belief that things will work out, even if the path is unclear. It is the confidence that challenges can be overcome and that there is a purpose for every struggle. Faith provides strength during difficult times and helps a person keep moving forward, even when they do not see immediate results. Fear and doubt will always try to creep in, but they do not have to win. With courage, persistence, and belief in something greater, any person can push past their fears and step into the life they were meant to live. A new life is waiting, but it requires the courage to claim it. The choice is simple. Let fear control you or take control of your future. A new life is not just about a fresh start. It is about commitment to continuous growth. True transformation does not happen in a single moment or with a single decision. It is a lifelong journey of learning, improving, and becoming the best version of oneself. Many people desire change but expect it to happen overnight. They grow discouraged when they do not see immediate results, and they give up before real progress is made. But creating a new life requires patience, persistence, and the willingness to grow every day. Growth is not always easy. It often requires stepping out of comfort zones, facing challenges, and making sacrifices. A person who wants to build a new life must be willing to put in the effort. Just as a tree does not reach its full height in a day, personal transformation takes time. The key is to stay committed to the process, even when progress seems slow. Those who grow the most are the ones who refuse to quit, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. One of the most important aspects of continuous growth is self-discipline. Change does not happen without effort. A person must make intentional choices every day to move in the right direction. This means developing good habits, avoiding distractions, and staying focused on long-term goals. It is easy to fall back into old patterns, but discipline is what keeps a person moving forward. Every great achievement in life, whether in education, career, relationships, or personal development, comes from consistent effort over time. Another key to lifelong growth is learning from both success and failure. Every experience in life, whether positive or negative, holds a lesson. When a person succeeds, they should reflect on what worked and how they can build on that success. When they fail, they should not see it as a reason to quit, but as an opportunity to improve. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Those who grow the most are the ones who learn from their mistakes instead of being defeated by them. Surrounding oneself with the right people is also crucial for growth. The people we spend time with influence our mindset, our habits, and our direction in life. Those who seek to grow should surround themselves with others who inspire and challenge them. Mentors, teachers, and positive influences provide guidance and encouragement along the journey. Being in the right environment makes it easier to stay motivated and committed to personal development. A new life is not a destination. It is a continuous journey of becoming better each day. There will be obstacles along the way, but each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. With patience, discipline, and a commitment to lifelong learning, anyone can transform their life in ways they never imagined. The key is to never stop growing, never stop learning, and never stop striving for something greater. True change is not about a single moment of decision, but about the daily choices that shape the future. Those who commit to growth will always find new opportunities, new strength, and a future filled with purpose and success